I do enjoy a good Bigfoot legend, and it's always nice when I stumble across a relative to Sasquatch that I have never heard of. Asia has the Yeti and the Orang Pendek. Also, one lesser known cryptid hominid is said to be found in Singapore and goes by the name Bukit Timah Monkey Man. Let's take a look. Welcome to IF, UFOs, Cryptids and the Paranormal. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss a video again. The island nation of Singapore sits just 1 degree north of the equator at the end of the Malay Peninsula. The Southeast Asian nation has a long and colourful history. The island has been colonised by many different groups, and this has left the island with a unique and vibrant culture. Many things found on the island can't be found anywhere else in the world thanks to its mixed heritage. Is a hairy hominid another? Let's meet the Bukit Timah Monkey Man. This primate-like creature is said to roam an area called Bukit Timah. This is where its name originates. Described as standing at a height of 1 to 2 meters and being covered in fur that is greyish in coloration. This Southeast Asian miniature Bigfoot, or maybe Littlefoot would be a better nickname, has had cryptid researchers excited over the idea that a small unknown hominid could be living in the area. They point to remains found elsewhere in Southeast Asia as possible relations to the Bukit Timah Monkey Man. Homo luzonensis is one possible relative. Bones from this ancient creature were dated to around 50,000 years ago and depict a combination of features not found together in any other Homo species. They are also quite similar to the hobbit-like bones discovered in 2016 on an Indonesian island to the south. Indonesia and the surrounding islands also have the legend of the Orang Pendek. The Orang Pendek are a cryptid race of short, hairy, ape-like hominids that are said to live in the remote rainforests of Sumatra. The little human-like creature is often sighted by tribes, villagers, and non-native researchers and scientists. These sightings are claimed to have happened mainly around farmland, where the Orang Pendek have been observed snatching up crops by locals. This could indicate that they are struggling to survive in the wild, maybe down to the deforestation which is taking place in the area. I could look at this cryptid another time. Let me know in the comments if that is something that you would like to see. For now, it's back to the Singaporean Monkey Man. The existence of this little monkey-like humanoid is widely known on the island. As the years have rolled by, many reports from credible witnesses have surfaced. One of the earliest that was documented and entered into the historical record took place in 1805. A village elder made an official report to local authorities in which he stated that he had seen a monkey-faced man-like creature in the Bukit Timah area. Another source of reports that point to a real animal come from the occupying Japanese soldiers during World War II. They often told of spotting the Littlefoot, or that the beast would steal from their camps. The sightings have continued to come in right until today. One sighting, not in Singapore, but on the island of Sumatra, saw a group of bikers in Indonesia who were left stumped when they came across a mysterious figure which was running down a dirt track and into a bush ahead of them. The human-like creature was spotted in Banda Aceh on the northern tip of the island of Sumatra. The naked creature appeared out of a bank of trees and was carrying a large stick. The biker falls to the ground in surprise as the mystery figure runs away from the group. The video of the incident went viral back in 2017. Could this be the same creature as is being seen in Singapore? Maybe another sighting can highlight some similarities between the Singaporean cryptid and the Indonesian sighting. This is where the story of a 48-year-old taxi driver who allegedly ran into the Monkey Man while driving past the fire station at Upper Bukit Timah Road in the dead of night comes into play. Just like what happened with the bikers, the man was shocked when the hominid jumped out in front of his vehicle. He explained that he thought it was a child that had run out into the road. This was until he looked at it perched on the car bonnet, snarling. The taxi driver said it was like a little monkey, but bigger. The Monkey Man then ran off, injured, covered in blood, holding an arm which was clearly broken. These creatures, as I said, have long been known by indigenous peoples on the island. The Kampung culture found on the island has the legend of monkey people who live in the forest. One 65-year-old man pointed to this story when recalling his sighting. He explained that they were told as children never to go near the forest at night because of these monkey men. They'd never actually caught a glimpse of it themselves, but it was always some uncle or friend or other family member who had seen it. He shared his chilling description. Once, we were shown footprints near the forest road. I remember a strong urine smell. Whenever we heard shrieks coming from the jungle, we would tell each other, "Don't disturb the monkey man." The Kampung talk of an animal that lives happily in the forest. They are said to be small in stature and speak a language of their own, which remains unknown to outsiders. This because the monkey people are very skittish and flee upon seeing a human. Witnesses have reported them screaming quick vocalizations when they see a human being. The sound is said to be like a word, and from what could be made out, sounded as if they were saying, "Taranka, taranka, taranka." It is speculated that this most likely means a human being, a human being, a human being. The hominids are said to farm in the jungles and even raise pigs. They're described as being very clever and able to throw stones or wood at their enemies. The Bukit Timah Monkey Man would be an interesting animal to capture, and I am struggling with even defining it as an animal. If it has speech and is civilized enough to farm, it would be more human. Maybe we should think of it in this way and use the appropriate pronouns. Yet, there are still those that say no. These little people of the forest are only fiction. They point to how the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve is less than 1.6 square kilometers in area, and since the park is frequented by a good number of researchers and visitors, it's highly unlikely that a creature this size would go unnoticed for all these years. They say that witnesses are mistaking a crab-eating macaque monkey for this monkey man. I'm not so sure. People living on the island would be familiar with these monkeys, and I would think be able to differentiate them from another animal quite easily. What do you think the Singaporean monkey man is? Is it a living human ancestor or something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, if you like what I do here on the channel, hit that red button, like and share. You can catch the latest by searching We Are If. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.